Hi guys, welcome back to Raising Caper. On this episode, we're going to go over everything we had to go through just to get the boat to Port Townsend from Bellingham. It's just going to be a quick glimpse of all the problems that we had to overcome. So we made a hasty decision to leave Bellingham.
Yeah, that was...
And the boat wasn't ready to go at all, and we actually had a lot of things we had to do just to get the boat seaworthy, and those things included
steering hydraulic upgrades, bilge manifolds needed to be fabricated and replaced, and like two starters.
We had to clean the fuel tanks, we had to find a captain, we also couldn't get the starboard main to start, and we had to get everything put away and like ready for the voyage.
It was a lot of work.
And we just barely were ready to go by the time we were scheduled to leave.
Like down to the hour?
Down to the hour, yep. Hi, I'm Kenny.
I'm Xander.
And I'm Tom.
We've conquered a lot of fun and difficult challenges over the years.
But we're ready for our biggest adventure yet.
That's why we traded in our normal lives to buy an old 100-foot boat called the Island Caper,
with the intent to convert it into a premier restaurant and bar cruising out of Bellingham, Washington.
Now the Island Caper is halfway through her renovation.
So we're going to take you behind the scenes with us where you can follow along in our journey.
Are you brave enough to chase down your dreams?
Alright, we're standing on the top deck of the Caper, and so today Alan here is gonna basically turn all the wrenches and take this whole thing down, right?
Yep.
And we need to do this today because tomorrow we are
headed to the yard.
Headed to the yard in Port Townsend, and it doesn't make sense to haul this back and forth, especially because we're getting a whole new top designed anyway, so gotta come off today. Get to work. Well, it's super loud. We are testing the shaft packing to make sure that they're not leaking. Dan is in a final stretch of hopefully getting our bilge system manifold back together, and we're hopeful. We're looking to cut lines in about 14 hours, 15 hours.
What are you up to?
Fixing a stuck valve in our bilge system.
Excellent.
One of the last few bits until it's all done. Hopefully. Shouldn't have said that actually.
There's no way that you can thread this on, thread a coupler in here, and then the manifold in this spot. There has to be another union.
I really think I threaded this up into it.
And squished it to get it off?
Yeah, I must have, because there's no other way. So, this manifold, just like the last one, wasn't fit and wasn't tacked down to a workbench, so it bowed. Everything is off kilter with piping. It doesn't really work. It's got to be straight on. So we had to chop the back off so that it could be free floating. And then if you notice, everything's a little cockeyed, so we had to make everything work, which still leaves a large gap here. And a large gap there, but Dan went and got the parts to fix those. But we have new couplers, replaced valves, all of it should be watertight. Good to go.
What do you got going on in here?
We are vacuuming up all the debris, and then we're degreasing everything here because we got to scrub it all down in order for it to be seaworthy.
What's the problem?
The starboard main will not start. First, starboard main starter wouldn't work. Then we replaced the starter. So thinking maybe it's not quite primed all the way, so we're gonna try to get it running with a little bit of starting fluid.
Alright, and we haven't messed with any we haven't messed with any of the fuel lines up to this point, right?
Nope.
So in theory
It should be good.
should be good to go. What's it need to run?
Fuel and air and compression.
That's all we need.
All we need.
Maybe it's not getting fuel.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
It's either that or there's no compression of it, right?
It's running off starting fluid.
Yeah, so no fuel.
Port tank's empty, but the valve's open for the starboard side. And the center engine and the port engine run just fine.
So in theory, the fuel having been moved to the forward tank should have nothing to do with it.
No, because I left all the fuel in the starboard tank. And they're
Alright.
synchronized right here.
So it's just from there to there. Somehow it ain't. It ain't.
Ain't working.
It just ain't.
Man, I think we just gotta keep doing that.
Let's try to do the both sides next time, right?
You have to help me out. Do double teams. Right. Doesn't seem like they're giving any fuel.
One more time.
1, 2.
Okay, give me a fucking fist bump, bro. Woo!
I go check for water.
Alright. He's running clean too, huh? Yep.
My buddy Aaron told me, you know, you probably got air in your fuel line or something. Run it on starting fluid as long as you can, then it'll suck the fuel right in and she'll run. And that's exactly what we just did.
It worked.
Worked.
I think this is Terry Buzzard's old overalls. I think it was his spirit today, which allowed for the starboard main to start. So, yeah. That's
What just happened?
well,
The motor started. The
Like, come on to the light.
we got the generator, the big generator running.
Port Jenny, for the first time since we've owned the boat, it's running.
But it's really loud.
It's really loud.
It's really loud, and I don't know if it's gonna work. But yeah, holy shit, it's loud. We're gonna have to
Mitigate the noise,
we might have to get it
or a different,
more quiet.
more
We need
quiet.
a more quiet generator. What's up, guys? It's Sunday morning. We're just about to cut lines here, and before we do that, we gotta clean this place up. It is a disaster. Everything's got to be tied down, secured, put away. Trash needs to be put away. There's a lot of work that needs to happen. So, Rose, you better hurry up.
I can lift it up to you.
Ready.
Kenny, what you got there?
Got some line. Tying
Nice.
some shit down.
What are you tying down?
Geared for sea, goddammit!
The gangway. The mobile gangway.
Have you got a logbook that you're using at all?
Not yet.
Because I wanted to get, we could use a tablet or something.
Yeah, I got a tablet. Yeah.
It's the island caper still?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what did you just do right there?
I put our main VHF on 16 and our secondary on 13, which is the ship-to-ship working channel.
Did Captain Dom give you any words of wisdom?
A few, yeah, about our route and good little places to stay out of the weather on the way to Port Townsend. And he knows this boat pretty well, so I'm looking forward to talking to him for the cruise down. And he's a pretty knowledgeable guy.
Nice.
Definitely spent a lot of hours driving the island caper.
Right.
Which would be cool to have him on board. And I don't think he's driven the boat in a couple of years since Terry died. So I'm excited. Got the mains warming up and.
What time is it? When are we gonna leave?
It's 9:46. We're leaving at 1000 hours, so potentially in the next 15 minutes we'll be underway. We've got to squeeze past a couple of seiners.
Nice. Why are you stirring about? What's going on?
Cutting lines!
Cutting lines. For me, it's the first time on this boat.
Samesies.
Samesies.
Alrighty. Yeah, whenever you're ready. Bow off.
Right, you're on the dock.
Bow line. Now you got it. Coming ahead.
See you guys. Alright, you guys have a good voyage. Spotter on the port side. Xander, spot the port side. Kenny, go spot the port side. We're clear!
Dead shot, good.
Yeah, Tom was mentioning small craft advisory.
Small craft advisory today. Up until noon.
Luckily, this is not a small craft.
Nope.
What's up? Give him the reins. Now let me drive the boat.
Beautiful day. We've got blue sky overhead.
Yeah, there's islands around us, and we're in the ocean.
The generator just died, so we're about to go find out what's wrong.